Welcome back to my channel guys. Today I'll take you through my latest gameplay walkthrough. If you enjoyed this video, please hit thumbs up, share and subscribe to our channel.
Commander, if you've a moment, I wish to note my reservations regarding the Order member we seem to have brought into our fold. Setting aside my obvious concerns as an enemy of the Order, there's something devious about her. Something that sets her apart from her fellows. There is a bloodlessness to her nature. A killer's icy resolve. She's dangerous. That we do. But it's best if we not bring danger home to roost. That was all I had on that subject. Consider my concerns logged. Let us make
a short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly. Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the Protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go. If there's time. Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down, it's happening now.
Don't know about you, but that screams experimental Rift Lab facility to me.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
Necessary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Consider self-preservation a priority. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Fix on their weaknesses.
I suspect the local...
Does an unthinking, yea-saying rule follower ever ponder their life? The Protectorate dictates my duty.
The Protectorate dictates my duty. But if, by some insane twist, I was forced into another field, I suppose farming would be the least miserable. Aid plants and the little creatures in their growth, and be aided by them in return. Quiet, but honorable work. It sounds almost pleasant. I shall reduce them to a...
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Vitals are in the red, Command. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Prosecuted!
Standing by to stupefy.
I despise...
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Suffered extensive damage, Command.
Engaging hostile. Electrical damage failing.
Yeah.
Caution subjects. A security breach has been detected. Laboratory lockdown is now in effect. Repeat, this is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and obey security personnel. And always trust that the Sovereign protects.
Oh, come now, Commander. Had humans been designed to fly, the Architect would have granted us Terror Ray wings.
Vulnerabilities identified. Reviving me is strategically optimal.
My thanks and my hammer.
Yeah.
I would not proceed.
Combatant scanned. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Whatever you're peddling, I'll never purchase. I suppose a demonstration is in order. Lower managers, bring in Redcoat's turncoat companion.
Prosecuting viscerally.
Target animal.
Commander, stop dying at once!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Dawdling or...
Assist me, will you? My death would be a stain on...
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Electrical sample.
Purificator at ready status.
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate Arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate? Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Forever vigilant.
We transition to other conversations. Now listen to this.
Malefactor ahead.
Sort of.
A vital call. Target reacquired.
Check your scopes for combatant. Suffered extensive damage, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Did not receive medical support.
Shifting to a less exposed spot through his beneficent guidance.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Thank you, dear.
Restoring the
Stun
balance.
weapon ready, Commander.
Employing a thorough, methodical search pattern. Back in my sight. They manufacture want.
Combatant scanned.
Maintaining perfection.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I would not refuse assistance. It is most
Ostensibly, I must reload.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
and my hammer.
To us. This is everyone's neighbor, Prudence, on Protectorate sanctioned wireless. Loyal subjects, please pause your duties for a moment of heartening tattle. Our foes in the glorious dawn are ravaging our other foes. Dawn's bloodlusty cultists have taken over the Order outpost.
Yeah!
Appreciate. I shall reduce them to a flurry.
Standing by to stupefy.
Trouble about. My hammer.
Check your scopes for... Combatant scan. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. What's your purpose here? I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Assist me, will you? My death would be a stain on both of us.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Combatant scan. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Through him, it's moving to cover.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
The loyalizer has many moving parts and can be a bit imprecise. Hey, what are you doing? No.
Taking punitive action!
On vital load. Combatant scan. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Our foes are close.
Mediating! Lethally!
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Who's that?
Taking punitive action!
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I've eyes on the mission.
Combatant scan. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I am loath to admit I require medical assistance.
Breaking for cover.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Changing magnet.
Back and scan.
shall reduce them to a slug!
Go for fortification. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Central Control is open to no visitors. Turn around. Best turn around. Central Control isn't... Wait. Arbiter around? What are you doing here? I've heard a great deal regarding your exploits within the Protectorate. And it is all that prevents me from summoning the Guard. Have strict orders to arrest you on sight.
I've no desire to slay you, but if you seek to prevent me from pursuing my duties, I will have no other choice.
You? We'll overwhelm you yet! Alarm!
To
Intruder
battle!
at Central Control! Battle stations!
Combatant scan.
Replenishing my firearm.
Hostile drop.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Suffered extensive damage. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
His gaze sees all.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Thank you, dear.
All it took was some light instruction?
Now these sharpshooters like being the bullseye.
Back to it.
cannot stay, Your Excellency.
Village bound. Be on guard.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Better investigate.
Standing by to simplify.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Help you with something?
We must trust our community.
Appreciate if you cleared out invasive elements!
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it. Prudence dictates take this moment to rightly appreciate our perfect life of contentment and plenty. Prudence dictates base individualists will always come adversaries always flee in cowardice. Prudence dictates.
I would not refuse.
Base individualists will always covet our privilege. To ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. It is a privilege to die for
Smells like paint and agitated dust. Renovations, I surmise.
Huh?
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
Threat detected.
Perfection is perfect.
Unleash my might upon them.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Must keep your blood within, Commander.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Torpificator is charged.
Malefactor ahead.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I despise asking for aid. And yet I must.
Threat detected.
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I am aboard.
Go for torpification. Combatant scan.
I would not refuse assistance.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Investigating hostile.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Appreciate if you cleared out.
Seems console is not devoted. Taking punitive action.
Combatant scanned.
Rose me. My injuries are... not superficial.
Nearby. Standing by to stupefy.
Stand ready. Our foes are
Thinking never made anybody happy.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Walk on over there, huh? Hey now. No escape for you. Disruptive
Have all been removed. I hardly recognize this place.
Why, Tristan, are you actually having a demonstrable human reaction?
I'm fine. Some arid dust merely found its way into my eye. I believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in. The terminal's locked, which is no surprise. See if you can find some method to bypass its passcode. Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked. I think you must finish reading through that terminal. The elevator's been summoned from below. Someone's coming up! Hurry!
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil. Yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... Hold... What in blazes? How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot. Actually, it wasn't. Perhaps at first, until I discerned her true intentions. My mentor hated the Consul and was deeply devoted to the Sovereign. She'd never speak thus, unless she was trying to lure the Consul into a trap.
Those unable to accept the truth do often invent their own.
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was merely an intricate play. It's all that makes sense. It's not obvious to me. You didn't know her. Wait, do you hear that?
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is already going to be difficult enough.
It's logical. The Sentinels have all but taken over central control. It stands to reason the few Arbiters still trained here would only be Sentinels in armored regalia.
I cannot deny that central control has changed, but... what am I saying? I need not defend myself from the likes of you.
Enough! This has been an unpleasant day and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless and accosting a higher-ranked Arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort. There's no discussion to be had with criminals. I needed to see firsthand that Arbiter Rao had abandoned his station. He has, and must meet my judgment.
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken. At Oculus, and again at the Vox, you showed me that the law may be interpreted. Clemency can be granted where before it would be unthinkable. Here my sense of duty clamors to be answered. But as much as it surprises me to admit it, I think you're correct. To this recruit, I've diverged from the path of righteousness. Slaying her for sincerely trying to do what is right would be a farce of justice. I would not. But I know the reality of swaying an Arbiter from their chosen path. It's likely this situation may devolve into violence regardless.
What is this insanity? I would never imagine an Arbiter balking from their chosen course. I had hoped Arbiter Rao would come to his senses, but obviously to no avail. I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters.
He was simply doing his duty, just as you or I must every day. Killing him would have been wrong, even though attempting to arrest me was a criminal act.
That's even worse than I thought. You chose not to do your duty, and expect telling me so would soften my decision to judge you?
The Supreme Arbiter taught me to follow my own sense of justice. And I have. Use your mind. Think about what I did. What you intend to do. Is this moral? Is this right?
What of it? Someone has to stop him.
Ironic. You came here to judge me for much the same reason I have, as you so claim, deserted. I chose to investigate the Supreme Arbiter's death on my own. You chose to investigate my departure on your own. You seek to judge me for the very crime you are guilty of.
That's impossible. I refuse to believe we both could be guilty if we were simply following what we were taught. There's no protocol for following one's heart in the Protectorate. I still do not know what to do, but perhaps that is the point. Consider my hand stayed. I can see that judging Tristan would only rob the Protectorate of another of its servants. It seems I must reflect on this matter.
It would appear we're in agreement. Neither of us shall raise a hand against the other. I'm pleased.
Wasn't expecting such a mature resolution from our little Arbiter. I'm impressed. And not even in a backhanded compliment sort of way.
So, what course of action do we take now?
It's important for an Arbiter to use their forebrain. Next time you encounter something as strange as a loyal Arbiter diverging from the path of righteousness, investigate. You may find more questions than answers. But deciphering them and interpreting justice as best we can is how we might serve Arcadia.
Uphold justice in my way. I'll attempt to remember that, Arbiter Rao. Thank you.
Glory to the Protectorate, Junior Arbiter. Make me proud. I'm pleased we were able to resolve that altercation peaceably. Robbing Arcadia of an enthusiastic recruit would have given me little joy.
Appreciate you using your forebrain for a change.
You know, I'd even venture to say she reminded me just a little of myself as a lad. All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to bring it to Virgil. Together, we can discover exactly what transpired. Have you lived all your life within the Protectorate? No. What do you know about what makes an Arbiter? I refuse to question the Supreme Arbiter, just as I refuse to cast every belief I hold dear into the mud. Push me no more. Virgil will know what to make of this. Together we'll figure out what to do. I'll message him when we return to the ship. Hopefully he shall respond. Quickly.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and let us know how you like this video. This helps us bring you more such interesting content.